Hello and welcome back to the Reselling with Woody channel. We're going to go in here and start the day off. I'm going to show you a few things that we picked up from a shop in Lawton, Oklahoma. It sits on about 2 acres, huge shop. And I mean, it's just a crazy bunch of mess of stuff stacked to the ceiling, completely full inside and out. Amazing what you can find, but I'll show you a few things we picked up there and then some stuff we got at the Goodwill. Stay tuned. We're in here at the shipping table. You can see kind of a few items. There was actually more than this, but I did not lay it all out. I was just giving you an idea of what you can find around in a sourcing desert, which is where we live in Oklahoma. So first of all, on this back row here, you can see we picked all this stuff and a lot of head covers, which is in a bag with a bunch of other stuff that's not laying out here. A brass E, really tall. This probably sits up about 2 inches, and it may be a foot long by 10 inches. And then there's this Town and Country knife set, and you can see here it's got just different array of stuff in there, just some knives, and it hangs on the wall, and it's got a fork in here. You can see that. And it's all got to be cleaned up, but this was bought at that shop in Lawton, Oklahoma. I don't remember the name right off. I've already listed probably 4 head covers. They were vintage, so I got them online. We couldn't find comps on this little dude here, so I probably will list it around $39.99 to $45, something like that. It's brass and it is very heavy, heavy, and it was made in Thailand. This E, I think I could probably pull 15 to 25 out of that, just being that it's brass, is really heavy once it's cleaned up. And then this little knife set, it's not going to bring a whole lot, $15 to $20. Also, we have a Goodwill stuff here. This is a Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear? Yeah, Build-A-Bear. They did go up on their prices on plushies at ours. And it's a nice little pony, but this Build-A-Bear pony, I don't remember what the comps were, but surely it's around 20. Really nice, it's clean, you know, the tags look nice and all that, but paid up about $2 for that one. And then found these Sims 2. I guess that's a computer game, yep. And I've already sold all of my Sims 2 on every other platform possible, so we're trying to try this one and see how they sell. Sims Making Magic expansion pack. They are really nice inside. All the discs are very clean. Minimal cleaning to them, no scratching. Probably list them as good condition just so everybody is happy. And same here. It's complete. It's got the manual and everything. They was about $1.25 each at the Goodwill. And then we got a Santa baby hat. And obviously you can see in the camera it's not been cleaned. Santa baby hat. Simply Southern. Yeah, that's the brand name. I don't believe I've ever sold a corduroy hat. It is a strap bag. So I'm not exactly sure where to price it at. I'm probably going to put around $14.99, $16.99, something like that. I'm going to show you this PS2 game that just sold. We've been selling the heck out of these PS2 games ever since I purchased that large lot. It's the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. We're going to package it up for you today. I keep all my old scrap cardboard. You can see here, just pieces, 8.5 by 6, whatever you can do. You can wrap it around or whatnot. But I keep my cardboard to ship these with, because I feel that extra step to keep that case from getting broke might deter a negative feedback. So since our bubble wrap sucks, I'm just going to kind of cut a piece off here, just kind of guesstimate. And perforations on this junk don't work sometimes, especially on this new stuff. So you know, always inspect your game. You know, make sure it looks like it did when you listed it, and we all do that. I'm not going to pull it out this time because I've already inspected it. So we're just taking, we're going to pancake it between these two pieces. Unless you want to buy specialty boxes, you know, for the goofy CDs, and I don't care to do that. We're going to make a bunch of noise with this loud tape. And we're going to just tape the edges, you know, kind of keep it from going anywhere. This case is already kind of scratched anyway, so it doesn't hurt anything. Just stick cardboard right on them. Now this was more of a, like a comic book or something. This wouldn't happen. I got a different process for doing those. So just kind of pull it tight around there, you know, kind of pancake it. We're going to do all four sides like this. I am kind of rushing here because I wanted to get this one in the mail, and they're going to close if I don't get this done. I'll show you some more stuff after a while. I just get this one in here. So anyway, you can see there how it's like this. If it slides into it, it's not a big deal. They can take something and wipe it off when they get the product. So then we're going to take this, we're going to lay it in the middle of our bubble wrap that we guesstimated. And I get a little stingy sometimes on tape. I'm already taking this extra step. We don't make a lot of money really on any of these games and what. They just kind of sell for what they sell for, and the market dictates the price. So I only got 85 cents in each one of these DVDs that I bought in a lot. And I mean, I had 190, no, that was 190. Yeah, it might be 190. I don't remember what the figure is, how many. I got PS2s. You can see how I just kind of doubled it over. And that'll protect the ends, because these will get broke in the mail. I've had some mention of it on some of the past orders, just by bubble wrap and throwing it in a poly, or just throwing it in a poly. So I'm going to grab a poly bag over here. And now we're going to put it in the poly bag. And then, you know, whichever ones you got that fits, this is the closest I can get on these. And usually I'll kind of try to make it look nice. I'm real particular on my packaging. I like the product to look good like I'd want it if I got it, so, you know, straight as I can get it. And a lot of times I'll even put tape on the edge, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to bring it over here to my scales. I got the kitchen scales. I set it on top of this big one because a lot of this stuff I've been shipping out is very light lately, so I use a kitchen scale. Very accurate, I mean, per size. It's reading 7.6 ounces. So that being said, 7.6 ounces, it's a 9.5 by 7.5, probably around, I don't know, inch and a half. I got the product packaged. I don't want to show you any pertinent information, but it cost, let me see here, it's $5.35 at a 4-ounce rate for the customer. They're in Indiana. It cost me $4.43, my rate. I usually just mark the weight down and pass my discount to the customer that way. So it was actually weighed 8 ounces is what it was, not 4 ounces. And I still made a little money on the shipping, and so it covered the little extra time it took for me to package this. So doesn't hurt to be safe. I just had another one sell. I'm going to go ahead and pull it and show you how I pack ball caps. I'm going to go for way at the top up there. I'm going to go for F1. So I'm going to have to move a few things before I can pull it down. We get a little cramped on space in here sometimes. That's just part of the game. F1 is down. You can see I got quite a few ball caps. Surprisingly enough, or interestingly enough, that's the one that sold. It's a Richardson 112 snapback hat, and I made an offer to the guy for 5% off. All right, we're going to go pack this thing. Pardon the mess on the table. I've been working on listing. I'm going to use an 8x6x4 for this particular cap. It's not a wide brim. On a wide brim, you have to use a little bit bigger one, like an 8x8x4. So we're going to get packing. Forgot a freaking baggie. I always stick these things in a bag. Okay. Okay, hopefully you guys can see everything. I just use these big baggies from the Smart and Simple storage bags, the large ones from the dollar store, and I'll take the ball cap and I'll just kind of put it in here like this. I leave air in it on purpose because the air helps. I don't have to add any packing to it, as you're fixing to see in a minute. So you shut it down like that. All right, next we'll tape our box up like you know we should. Smash this stuff down, it makes it easier to tape, and we're going to go with the noisy tape. Hold your ears. Noisy tape. So, taped up, and I will normally, I just kind of tuck this end underneath, and I kind of poke it down in there and try not to mess the cap up too much. And kind of stick it down in there like this. Real easy, simple packing, easy to ship, and always gets there safely. It's all packaged up real pretty, so it's going out the door. Bye-bye, package. This is going to blow everybody's mind. The brass flyer just sold for $39.99 plus ship, so we're going to pull that, kind of get it ready to go out. Oh, where's it at? Oh, it's up here, I think, in DH. I can reach it. Boy, this is hard. I don't know how Kevin at Commonwealth does it one-handed, but he does it. And then I have another one that sold, I don't remember what that one sold for. I'm going to go ahead and pull it. I'm trying to get this video finished up for Wednesday. I had a couple more orders sell. One's way up here on the top is a Walgreens humidifier, and I'm glad to get rid of that for sure. I've been moving it around for 6 months. And then I had it's in my little box where I keep some figurines and what. I don't knock everything over. It was a pewter wizard figurine, if I can find it here. I think this one's it. Yep, that's it. So it's a, I don't know if you can see it, little wizard pewter piece. And I don't remember the sold price right off. It was sold on an offer, but I will show you that at the end of the video. So stay tuned. I'm going to jump right into what sold. What do you think? First up, we have The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Sony PlayStation 2, PS2, complete in the box, $9.95 plus shipping, had 85 cents in that item. Next up, we have a Richardson 112 snapback, embroidered oil-filled Derek mesh back trucker cap, $14.24 plus ship, sold via promoted listings, had $1 in that cap, I believe. Next, we have a heavy leaf-shaped bronze or brass planter candle holder. There was something wrong with it, but it was mentioned in the description. Sold for $39.99 plus shipping immediately after listing it on eBay. Next, we have a Getty's Picture Photo Album Baby Child Keepsake book. Holds 27 photos, $7.19 plus shipping. Probably have 1/4 in that, as it was bought in a large box. Next, we have a topsy-turvy upside-down organic tomato planter all season, as seen on TV, for $12 plus shipping. Sold via promoted listing. Had $2 in that item, but sat on it for 6 months. Next, we have a vintage 1985 Spoon Teaks 1.5 inch pewter wizard sorcerer holding a skull and torch, $7 plus shipping. Had about 1/4 in that item, if I remember correctly. Next, we have an Indiana Jones and the Staff of King Sony PlayStation 2 PS2 game 2009, $8.99 plus shipping. That was an 85-cent game on our investment. Next, we have Pac-Man World 2 Sony PlayStation 2 PS2 game 2002 complete in box, sold for $8.99 plus shipping. Sold via promoted listing, but only had 85 cents in that item. The Sims 2 Greatest Hits PlayStation 2 PS2 game 2006 complete in box, $8.99 plus shipping, 85 cents in that as well. Batman Arkham Knight Sony PlayStation 4 game 2015, $6.99 plus shipping at 85 cents in that item. Well, that concludes this episode of the Reselling with Woody channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the video or found some of the information useful. If you've not hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell, I would appreciate it if you'd do so, as it'll help me out a great deal. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the flip side. I'm going to jump right into what's sold. We're going to jump in. Hopefully you found some of the information useful. Hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell. Please do so, as it helps me out a great deal. Hope to see you on the flip side. No, that sucks.